And welcome back, guys. We've got the aircraft set to go here. Let's take a look at the release. So this time we're operating as American 409 from San Antonio to Chicago. Schedule out here in the next 14 minutes or so at 1923 Zulu into Orlando, into Chicago at 2210, 1610 local time. Pretty much a straight route. We'll depart towards the north here, head towards Razorback, Springfield, and then we'll join the Turtle 6 into Chicago. Wind-wise, looks like, well, obviously it's going to be the reverse now. The Prague page is pretty much the same still have the dry line. We're to the east of the low pressure system. Looks like got like a trough or something building up here. But all that being said, the weather is pretty much the same here as it is up in Chicago, and there are tailwinds. We've got here in San Antonio, the METAR, we've got winds are calm. It's few at 1800, scattered at 3000, overcast at 41, pretty much what it looks like out there. 21 over 60 altimeter, 2993 at the time of our arrival into Orlando. I don't know why I keep saying Orlando. Into O'Hare. Winds are 200 at 11 right now, gusting at 19, overcast at 15, and then at the time we arrive, it's pretty much the same thing. Winds from the south, gusting at 30, and then overcast at 15. So pretty much a crappy day here and there. But like I said, the aircraft is pretty much all set to go here. I think we are just waiting. Nope. Bags are on board. And nope, we're still waiting on passenger load. So once that's done, we'll be all set to go, and we'll do a quick little brief, and we'll be on our way towards Chicago. Alright guys, final weights have been entered here. We'll go ahead and brief really quick. So we have got the information here at San Antonio. Winds are calm, 10 miles visibility. Few at 3000, broken at 4300, broken at 2500. Temperature is 22, dew points 16, altimeter is 2992. Set once, twice, and 3 times. We'll be departing San Antonio here via the Alamo 3 departure, jumbo transition, then Jan, Razorback, I think, Springfield, Welts, and Turtle 6, for a total of 977. We've got 1008 here. That looks good to me. For that sim, we're on 22.8, and we'll be on we'll have guard on standby as well to squawk in 2000. Off of gate number we're Bravo 7. We'll push back, going at 313 right. The Golf, it looks like. Yep, Golf, and then off excuse me, off of 13 right. Runway sign heading, so we'll just give ourselves vectors and maintain 5000. We'll give ourselves vectors to Gabi, and nope, it should be Henley. Yep, Henley, and then the jumbo transition. Beyond that, that's pretty much it for the brief. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get out of here.
Okay, pushback completed. Please set your parking brake.
Parking brake set.
Parking brake set. Lowering aircraft.
Alright, it's a good start on 2. We'll go ahead and start engine 1 as well.
Okay, sir. Clear to disconnect. Pin has been removed. See you at the side. Have a good flight.
Holding position waiting for the visual. Thank you and goodbye.
And there's start to cut out. Alright, after start checklist, generators are on, probe heat is on, ADS is off, air conditioning panel is set, recall is checked, and auto brakes RTO after start checklist complete. Alright, taxi checklist. Flaps 5 required, gated and indicated. And takeoff speeds V1 of 144, VR 145, V2 151. And we've got a thrust of 95.3, that is set. Trims 5.0 set, and flight controls. Check, taxi checklist complete. Alrighty, let's get out of here. San Antonio ground, American 409 is the not departing. Taxiing to 13 right via Golf at San Antonio. Alright, clear on the left, clear on the right. Alright, let's run through the before takeoff checklist. Runway position 13 right, that's inside. We're taxiing to it outside. Flaps, we've got 5 gated, indicated green light. Nav briefing has been complete. Takeoff configuration warning. That's been checked. Auto throttles. We can arm that. Engine start switches to continuous. Transponder down to TARA. And flight attendants have been notified and acknowledged before takeoff check is complete. Alright, let's say on departure we get cleared to fly heading of, how about that, 360 up to 5,000. So we'll set 000. Lights on. And I'll start my clock once we take the runway here. San Antonio traffic, American 409's deporting 13 right at San Antonio. Alrighty, clear for takeoff. Let's do it.
Knots. V1 rotate. Positive rate of climb.
Alrighty, after takeoff checklist. Flaps are up, landing gears up and off, packs are auto. Bleeds, engine bleeds are on, pressurization is checked, engine start switches are off, APU is off after takeoff check is complete. And we'll proceed direct to Henley. Coming up through 10,000, lights coming off. Tell you what, going through visible moisture right now. Ice, never mind, it's below 40, so it should all be ice crystals, and we technically shouldn't need any ice. So I think we'll leave it off for now. Alright, looks like we've just leveled off at our cruising altitude of 37,000 feet here. Let's go ahead and turn the seatbelt signs off and take a look at what we've got here progress wise. So we were scheduled to reach a TOC right about the same time we reached Gen here. Gen we're supposed to cross at 17 or with 17.8 pounds on fuel. We've got we crossed at 18.0 it looks like, so a little bit ahead of the game, just a little bit. And then O'Hare, it's saying we should land with 10.7, so we'll see how well we can save. Looking like we are going to be on time now. We're expected to be on the ground at 22:10, so it looks like we're right now 11 minutes ahead of time. So, and this is with the approach built in, so looks like we should be early if everything goes as planned. Alright guys, approaching our top of descent here. I've gone ahead and set the aircraft up for the approach, so let's take a look at Navigraph here. We are on the Turtle 6, the RNAV Turtle 6 into O'Hare this afternoon. We've already passed Welts. We're proceeding next to McD. McD, we'll go to Cashin. After Cashin, Vinca. From Vinca, I'm gonna have to shut this guy up. After Vinca, we've got Maroc between 24 and 27. After that, we've got Trish between 14 and 15, and expect to cross Turtle at a hard altitude of 11,000 feet. After that, Hyrie, and then Rhino, Joro, Monks, and then we're expecting a 2-8 center, so we can expect to we got the transition at Tony. That'll transition us to the approach, and we're looking at the ILS for 2-8 center into O'Hare, effective the 5th of November on 21-16. We've got IVZE on 108.905 that is set on standby 1 and 2. Final approach course of 273 that is set up top in the MCP. We've got Sika at 2,300 feet. The DA is going to be, did forget this guy, 185, 158, 51. Good night. Alright, 851 on my side and 851 on the flip side here. Alright, airport elevation of 680, touchdown zone of 651. The MSA around the ARPVOR is, from the middle of the airport rather, is going to be 3,400 feet. For the missed approach is going to be climbing at 1,100 feet, then climbing left turn to 4,000 feet, heading 215 outbound on the DPA-VOR, which is going to be radial 082 to the DPA-VOR, and we'll hold there. We've got an ASLF2 with Pappies on the left side, plenty of visibility for the approach. 2-8 center is 10,800 feet, expect a right turn off. We'll plan on Papa 1, and then we'll cross 2-8 right at Delta Delta, and then we'll take, not sure here, maybe November, and we're going to Hotel 8 today will be our gate. Alright. If you've got no questions, my invisible captain, then approach briefing's complete. We'll go ahead and start our descent here. We'll, let's see. First, let's see, 20 Morocco between 24 and 27. So what I'm gonna do is 1,500 feet. It's about 5,500. So we'll go ahead and set that, and I'll put my banana bar right at Morocco there, and let the VNav catch up. Alright, VNav has control here, Bulgari. Alright, VNav has control, so we're gonna go ahead and set 11,000 feet. Alright, coming through 18, let's run through the descent checklist. We can turn seatbelt signs on. Altimeter's 2 9er 7 9er set, minimums of 851 set left and right. Landing data for our current wave flaps 30 145. We're at 130 at 149. That is set. Approach briefing's complete. Auto brakes level 1 set. Passenger signs are on. Pressurization panel is set. Recall is checked. Descent checklist complete. Alrighty, I think we'll go ahead and start slowing down here to 250 knots, and then we'll start our descent down. Alright, passing 10,000 feet. We'll let our flight attendants know that we got a stereo cockpit, and we'll run through our approach checklist. Approach checklist, flight and nav instruments verified. Let's go ahead and tune our ILS frequency. Cabin notification is complete, and altimeters, that is checked. Approach checklist complete. Got a blanket of clouds right now. We'll continue our descent down to, let's go down to 4,000. No. You say what you will about the physics and whatnot compared to X-Plane, and I'm not even gonna get into that argument, but man, aesthetically, this sim is just so damn beautiful. I mean, this is what you would see if you were up at 7,000 feet descending through an overcast layer, and then during magic hour like this, it's apart from the jagged lines, but I mean this is exactly what you would see. It's awesome.
Midway traffic, Southwest 4103, departing runway 22 left, departure to the east midway.
Alright, we'll go ahead and turn northbound here. I'm trying to figure out if this Southwest aircraft on final is lined up on 28 center as well. I don't think so, it doesn't look like it. Yep, 27 left, so we'll go ahead and turn inbound here for 544. Air traffic, American 409's on a base turn, 18 miles out to set up for a about a 1.5 mile final for 28 center at O'Hare. And we'll go ahead and slow down to 210 knots. We'll continue our turn inbound here. We'll make it a 310 heading, and we'll intercept the glides or the localizer. Alright, Southwest is lined up for 27 left there. We can go ahead and we're turning inbound for 28 center. We'll go ahead and start slowing down as well too. And localizer is captured. We'll go ahead and set flaps to 1. And there's Southwest. And speed's good. We'll go to flaps 5. And prior to intercepting the glide slope, we'll set to 170 here. And there's glide slope captured, 4,000 feet set for the missed approach. Or at traffic, American 409, 10 off final for 28 center over there.
2500.
Alright, let's go. Bring the gear down, flaps to 15. And once we're about 5 out, we'll slow to our final approach speed here. Alright, we'll bring it back to 148. Perfect. And flaps. 25 and flaps 30. And we'll run through the before landing checklist really quick. Before landing checklist, landing gear is down, flaps are 30 degrees, and we got a green light. Speed brakes armed. Engine start switch is continuous, and before landing check complete. Going in sideways. Alright, 1,000 feet, we were stable, and missed approach altitude set. And my aircraft. inside in landing.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Well, I can't make that high speed, so no point in trying. Alrighty. This looks like, hey, how about that? Delta Delta, just like we planned. Air traffic, American 409 is clear of 28 center and crossing to 8 right, taxiing to the ramp via Delta Delta November Alpha 15 at O'Hare. Alright, clear on the down the runway. Alright. We'll just keep our lights on here since we're crossing runway. Man, it is dark down here.
Chicago traffic, American 1535.
Alright, we'll go ahead and clean her up.
Crossing 41828 center.
And we'll turn our lights off. Alright, here's Alpha 8, or Hotel 8 rather. Alrighty, that looks good enough. Brakes are set. APU's up and running. Let's go ahead and get the gens on. And thrust first. Thrust levers.
Air traffic on 739, departing runway 22 left, Chicago O'Hare.
American 1535, inbound for runway 28 center, 14 p.m.
And looks like that's about it. Let's run through the shutdown checklist. Parking brake is set. Fuel pump switches are off. Seatbelt signs off. Window heat is on. Probe heat is off. AES is off. Electric hydraulic pumps are off. Air conditioning panel is set. Anti-collision lights off. Engine start levers are cut off, and transponder is on standby. Shutdown checklist complete. But guys, once again, we made it back to Chicago, safe and sound. It's been a long day. I appreciate you guys tagging along, and I hope you enjoyed the ride. Until next time.